Hello and welcome to the 2021 Art Spark Texas Artist of the Year Awards celebration. I am Lisa Scheps, founder and co-artistic director of Ground Floor Theater here in Austin, Texas, and I'm extremely happy to be your host for this afternoon's event. I am a beautiful redhead with my hair tied back in a ponytail. I'm wearing a colorful leopard print, and I am a white female. I am so thrilled that Celia asked me to host this event. I am so proud of the work that Art Spark does and their place in the artistic community here in Austin, Texas. So let's get to it. But before we get started, let me give you just a few housekeeping suggestions. So we are going to mute everyone in the event. So please remember to turn on your mic when it's your turn to speak. The unmute button is to the lower left on your Zoom screen. We'll remind you, so just don't worry. We ask that everyone turn off their cameras during the event so that we can have the optimum internet stability. We're always wanting that. We ask all presenters and award winners to turn your camera and your mics on when you're ready to speak. This event is being captioned, so if you don't want to see the captions, go to the More at the bottom right of your Zoom screen and select Hide Subtitles. You can always turn them back on at any point. If you need any assistance with any of these access services, please let us know in the chat and someone will help you. So now that we have our access explained, we are ready to begin. Let's take a moment to honor the original stewards of this land and region we now call Texas. Sky Howell of the Potawatomi and Ottawa Tribal Nations is with us this afternoon to offer our land acknowledgement. Sky is a white Native woman who was detribalized when her father was removed from their Native family and community at the age of 5. She's a proud Austin Independent School District parent of a second grader, a board member for Great Promise for Austin American Indians, and an educational consultant with Full Humanity. She uses art, music, and literature and movement to curate spaces of healing and restoration in her community. Sky?
Bonjour, Indesnika Sky Howell, Potawatomi, Ottawa, and hello, my name is Sky Howell of the Potawatomi and Ottawa Tribal Nations. My pronouns are she, her, and hers, and I am joining you today outside, surrounded by the shade of a beautiful oak tree. I am honored to be in community with you all today. Megwetch, TJ Wade, and Ann Heller for getting us going with such powerful music. We include this land acknowledgement as a way of honoring all those who came before us and as a necessary first step in affirming the truth of our shared history. If you would like to learn more about our Native community, I invite you to connect with Great Promise for American Indians. I invite you to get comfortable and to notice what it is that's supporting your body in this moment. Locate your breathing and take a deep breath in. Of peace and compassion for yourself and for everyone in this community. As you exhale, let go of any distractions that may be holding you back from being fully present in this space today of celebration. We recognize the complexity and the privilege of gathering online today by sharing a digital land acknowledgement written in part by Adrian Wong of Spiderweb Show in Ontario and adapted just for this award ceremony today. Since our activities are shared digitally to the internet, let us take a moment to acknowledge the legacy of colonization embedded within the technologies, the structures, and ways of thinking we use every day. We are using equipment and high-speed internet not readily available in many Indigenous and marginalized communities. We invite you to join in acknowledging our shared responsibility to make good of this time, and for each of us to consider our roles in reconciliation, decolonization, and allyship. We honor the original stewards of this land and region, including the Comanche, the Mescalero Apaches, the Tonkawa,
Yo
the Karankawa,
favorita inglés.
Eastern Pueblo, the Caro, the Chickasaw, the Comacrudo, the Delaware, the Wiko, Osage, and the Shawnee. We honor one of the oldest known tribes to this region, the Coatecan. We honor the federally recognized tribes, including the Alabama Coshada Tribe of Texas, the Kickapoo Traditional Tribe of Texas, and the Isleta del Sur Pueblo. We honor the state recognized tribes, including the Lacan Apache tribe and the Texas Band of Yaqui Indians, and all of the American Indian and Indigenous peoples and communities who have become a part of these lands and territories in Texas. Please understand that for all that has been done to eradicate our people and all the violence that continues on our man-made borderlands, that we are still here. We are resilient and we are proud. We will continue to fight injustice and oppression in all its many forms. We are in solidarity and community with all those who encounter hatred due to their sexual orientation, gender, ability level, nationality, languages spoken, religion, and in particular, all who continue to face anti-Blackness daily because the color of their skin has been weaponized. I invite you to take in a deep and collective breath in. And as you exhale, please rejoin together in this virtual community. Megwetch.
Thank you, Sky. Today, we recognize 5 Texans artists who have distinguished themselves through their creative vision, their artistic achievement, and their commitment and advocacy to making Texas communities more inclusive and arts-inspired. To tell us about these awards, I would like to invite and introduce the Executive Director of ArtSpark Texas, Celia Hughes. Celia?
Hello, everyone. Today I'm humbled by my technology of disabilities, and I am delighted that you are all here to share with us in what we at ArtSpark Texas is our favorite event that we do all year. At ArtSpark Texas, we spark the creative in everyone. We promote the complete and true inclusion of people with disabilities of all ages in the cultural and creative arts as artist, patron, supporter, and participant. Our mission is to challenge the perceptions of how people contribute by creating an arts-inspired, inclusive community of individuals with diverse abilities. And our logo, made up of intersecting sticks of purple, blue, green, teal, orange, and red, represent the many individuals, organizations, volunteers, and artists who lend their talent, expertise, and financial support to promote our core principles. These principles are that communities are strengthened by the inclusion of every voice, that the creative process allows space for connection and healing, and that everyone is welcome in the world of the imagination. As a catalyst for change, we inspire others to do good work by promoting an accessible environment where individuals can thrive and grow. We see ourselves as the spark that both emits a light to bring like-minded individuals together and ignites the confidence, ideas, and courage to make a difference in our lives and in our community. Thank you to all the nominators, and a huge shout out to our corporate sponsor, Austin Lighthouse, and our supporting sponsor, Denise Bermudez. Thank you also to the Cultural Arts Division of the Department of Economic Development of the City of Austin. And a heartfelt thank you to the ArtSpark team of April, Jerry, Susan, Silva, Eric, Lindsay, and Miss Boy for all that you do to make this celebration so much fun. I'm delighted for this opportunity to tell you a little bit about ArtSpark Texas, and this afternoon celebrates what Texas artists do every day to make this world a brighter and more welcoming place. I know that I speak on behalf of the Board of Directors and staff when I say how happy we are to be with all of you, our friends, to recognize the creative achievements of our 2021 ArtSpark Texas Artists of the Year. So to get the award celebration started, I will hand the microphone back to our MC, Lisa Scheps. And for those of you who may not know Lisa, she brings her multiple talents to Austin from a long career in New York and Chicago, and she has the unique distinction of playing the camel's rear end on Broadway. That's a hard act to top. She has been named the Best Director by the Austin Chronicle for the past 3 years, and as well as being the founder and co-artistic director of Ground Floor Theater, she is the creator and host of Offstage and On the Air, a weekly radio show that focuses on theater. So thank you, Lisa, for serving as our MC this afternoon.
Celia, it is my absolute pleasure, and thank you for asking me. Before we begin the awards, I'd like to acknowledge the ArtSpark Texas Board of Directors who've been instrumental in making these awards possible. The board members are Emily Shryock, Juan Munoz, Afra Almasauer, Susie Graves, Lori Grebel, Randy Turner, Susie Loughran. Angela Michelli and Tiger Yang are the Macomb School of Business Board Fellows for 2021. Thank you all for your service to ArtSpark's mission and for your participation in today's hint. Let's give them some jazz hands in our appreciation. Thank you so much. Now, I wish I had a drum here because this is where we do the drum roll, because this is the moment you've all been waiting for. For each award, we're going to adhere to the following order. We will introduce the winner, followed by a short video testimonial, and the award winner being presented their award. Following that presentation of the award video, the award winners will have the option of speaking a few words if they so desire. So, it is my pleasure to ask Randy Turner and Silva Loughran to announce the 2021 Director's Commendation Awardee. And remember, please, to turn on your cameras and mics.
Hello, my name is Silva Loughran. I'm a middle-aged white woman, and I'm wearing a very red lipstick to celebrate this award ceremony. I have my glasses on that has a pink rim, and I have a very blonde hair. The Director's Commendation is given to an artist who, through their advocacy, storytelling, and dedication to standing up for equity and fairness, represents the inclusive world that ArtSpark Texas works to create every day.
My name's Randy Turner. I'm an older white female with short gray hair and white rimmed glasses and a black and white dress. Maria R Perez, who has a master's in social work, is a creative writer, graphic artist, motivational speaker, and cultural worker in the U.S.-Mexico border region, who has advocated for persons with disabilities throughout her entire life. As a founding member of the Tornillo Collected, a women artist collective whose purpose is to use the arts to promote education about U.S. immigration policies, her artistic work promotes healing at a time when communities across Texas are facing mental health issues, associated with isolation, violence, addictions, and racial disparities. Her approach to healing incorporates the arts in visual, spoken word, and cultural presentations that are inclusive and centered on our shared humanity. Maria is a living example of how hard work, dignity, and self-respect transform our lives when we nurture support systems that validate our identity as creators. For this reason, Maria R. Perez is awarded the 2021 Art Spark Texas Director's Commendation.
I met Maria Perez over 20 years ago. We took a grant writing training together, and so we got a chance to interact for a couple of days, in these trainings and to talk about our interests. And I learned that Maria is a social worker, as a person with a disability, had a passion for reaching out to persons with disabilities, and also she had a passion for educating the community about how persons with disabilities, that we're not victims, that on the contrary, we contribute so much to society in general, but more importantly in our local communities, and that we do so in very creative ways.
I met her through her extremely visible and active advocacy for people with disabilities. And I knew her for many years, many years. Tumble Words has for 10 years now collaborated with Michael Rothenberg's 100,000 Poets for Change. And every September, we're part of that worldwide event. And Maria presented one of those workshops focused on writing to affect social change. All of her work has been devoted to empowering people.
I also had a chance to work with Maria in a recent project, the last 3 years, right before the pandemic. The Tornillo Collective, which is a group of all women artists, and we are all very interested in the issues of immigration and in the treatment of refugees in the different detention camps that have been operating on the U.S. side. As a group of artists, when we started to organize ourselves, I'm the founder of the collective. Maria is one of the founding members, and very active in producing a script, writing a script for a play whose purpose is to educate and also open up different forums so that we can have discussions and we can also share information about organizing efforts that are going on along the U.S.-Mexico border.
Maria's got an incredible amount of energy, and she's extremely devoted to her community. Even as just an advocate, an activist, her whole point was to have people giving voice. And the ones who couldn't, she gave voice for. And the ones she could and encourage and bring out, she empowered to give voice herself. Her impact on the community of people with disabilities can't be really exaggerated. I mean, it's an amazing thing what she did. We used to work in tandem, so to speak, on many projects and served on many committees together and advocated on many matters together. And she seemed indefatigable. I mean, just never wearied and always available to make a speech or make a contribution.
Maria is a professional artist. I mean, she is very deserving, of this award. Not only is she a role model, but she's a leader in the artistic community. As an advocate, as a creator herself, she continues to grow through her individual efforts and then combines her own energy with, the energy of everyone that she has contact with in a very positive way. She's very respectful of others, and also very open to learning from others. And I think that makes her a very unique individual and a very valuable member of the artist community.
Maria, congratulations on this terrific recognition you're getting and your involvement in helping the community of the border, La Frontera, immigrant children, and people with disabilities, all to give voice. And that, to me, is your crowning achievement, is encouraging people with disabilities to give voice. So congratulations on this honor. Hope it takes you further and further along your path.
Congratulations, Maria. You're a wonderful leader. You're a wonderful creative person who inspires all of us who know you and those who will get to know you through your continuous work. You teach us how to love ourselves and how to share the love of life and our creative energy in a very sweet and wonderful way. Thank you very much, sister, for being who you are. Que viva Maria!
Hello. Good evening. I am very honored to be here. My name is Maria Perez. I live in El Paso, Texas. And I am the proud recipient of the Director's Commendation Award. I am honored to have had my friend, Miss Nancy Green, nominate me. Today, I took a class with our local community college, and we were asked to write something spontaneous. So let me read to you what I wrote. This is the second time I take this class, so I had already written part of it. So I just elaborated on it a little bit more. So many thoughts, so many ideas flutter in and out of my mind. Somehow I realize that some are painful or about pain. I brush them aside. I don't want to focus on pain. But yet, there it is again. Maybe pain is not a boogeyman, something to always fear and avoid. Maybe pain is only a weird friend. And we all have weird friends that we allow into our circle. Maybe pain has a unique talent. It warns us. It may actually protect and spare us from tragedy. Oh, tragedy. Now there's a drama queen. Tragedy is all about pain and suffering, and even loss. Yes, pain can settle in deeply when we lose a loved one. Yet to be rid of something, or even someone, is not always a bad thing. Ironically, some of us have been relieved to lose a job or a so-called friend. Wouldn't we all benefit from losing some of the stuff that we have accumulated over the years? Tragedy may try to take over at first. Remember the drama queen? But after the dust settles, we may even feel relieved and released. We are rid of an unpleasantness. And now suffering wants time in the spotlight. Yeah, that is how suffering is. A show stealer. A wet blanket on our fun. But how else will we know to go to the doctor when a bone is broken? If not for pain and suffering, thankfully either one of them usually stay only as much as to meet their purpose, or as long as we allow them to stay. Oh, what a bunch of truly odd friends we are born with, or we encounter. They all have their place, and oddly enough, as horrific as we may feel, when we are in their embrace, it is nonetheless a protective embrace. There will always be embraces that we will receive from our weird friends throughout our journey known as life. Thank you very much. Stay blessed, stay safe.
So what did we come out all the way out here for? It's beautiful.
Well, this came for you.
Oh, what is this?
Art Sparks, Texas.
Oh my goodness, help me open it. Thank you, sister. The suspense. Oh my goodness. Oh, Art Sparks, Texas presents Director's Commendation 2021. Turn it around for me. Thank you so very much, Art Spark, Texas, and thank you to the godmother of this project, Miss Nancy Green. Thank you. Thank you so much. I am honored.
Maria, did you want to say a few words?
Oh my goodness. Can I get a copy of this for my funeral? It's so cute. Thank you, Nancy. Thank you, Miss Donna. I appreciate your input to everybody. So yes, my name is Maria Perez. I am a Mexican American, and I have dark hair, short, tinted blue, and I am wearing a Mexican blouse with a lot of colorful flowers in honor of my Mexican heritage. And this being September, Mexican Heritage Month. I am very excited for the support I've had from all of my family, all of my friends, and this great community on the frontera. Thank you very much.
We can't hear you, Lisa.
Yeah.
You're still muted.
I'm still muted. Let's take 3. The gremlins are out today, folks.
They sure are in full force.
Congratulations, Maria. Thank you so much. It's very, very well deserved. And now, for the third time, I'd like to invite Laura Grebel and Lindsay Winters to introduce our next awardee.
I am Lindsay Winters. I am a white female in her mid-20s. I have long brown hair with bangs, and I have wireframe glasses. The Spark Award is given to an emerging artist with a disability who embodies the infectious and innovative spirit of Art Spark, Texas. Small but mighty, a spark, when nurtured and cared for, can fuel great things.
Hey everyone, I'm Laura Grebel. I am a middle-aged white woman with brown shoulder-length hair wearing a pink t-shirt dress. Ryan Schmidt is a prolific and award-winning rapper, songwriter, and producer who lives with a rare form of muscular dystrophy, Duchenne. Ryan pursues his goals of bringing attention to muscular dystrophy through his music and writes, sings, and produces songs almost daily. Rapping while using a ventilator to breathe takes great skill and practice, and he does it all with his special brand of optimism, wit, and charm. Ryan is an advocate as well as an active member of the MD community. He brings awareness to muscular dystrophy and promotes inclusion in the community by performing at events that are not exclusive to people with disabilities. For the past 11 years, Ryan has hosted, performed, and brought together other musicians with his annual fundraiser for Duchenne, which has raised tens of thousands of dollars for research. For this reason, Ryan Schmidt is awarded the 2021 Art Spark Texas Spark Award. Congratulations, Ryan.
So when I first met Ryan, I could tell right away that he was a really interesting guy, really smart, really funny and clever. And I was pleasantly surprised to find that he was interested in making music. And I myself love to make music. And so I was like, yes, let's do that together. And then out of nowhere comes this incredible talent. He's a very talented writer, an incredible rapper, and he has all of this great background of music knowledge, and he combines them in this way that is just really remarkable and unique and really entertaining and great to listen to.
I met Ryan's mom, Leslie, who she was aware that I had a multimedia company, hosted a lot of video interviews. I think at the time I was hosting a show called Often Lifestyles. And she pulled me aside. She's like, listen, you've got to come interview my son. He's playing at the Texas Heat Wave auto show, and he's a rapper, and he's amazing, and you've gotta do it. And so, of course, how could I say no to this mom, you know? And so we went, and I was expecting, you know, what my image of a rapper was. You know, again, this was like about 11 or 12 years ago. So we get there, and that's when I realized that Ryan was differently abled. And that told me everything I needed to know about this family, because she never said that. She didn't lead with the Duchenne muscular dystrophy story. She led with the story of his talent, you know? And needless to say, through that process, we've become very close friends. There's nothing cooler than a Ryan's birthday party. It's a huge celebration. Yeah, just kind of been walking along with that family on their journey.
Ryan will write about his experiences living with a disability, his social, interpersonal experiences. He's written about his family and how pivotal they've been in his development and supporting him as a musician and as a person. And so he's got all these influences about the typical things that you would rap about, but then also he brings in these more personal elements that make his music really special.
He's been pushing the gas pedal since day one. Not to mention Ryan's Day, which is no small undertaking. It's a huge production every year. And he's up for anything, any day, anytime. You know, they say that your superpower is found how you meet adversity, you know, how you respond to adversity. And Ryan, yeah, I'm pretty sure that if we caught him when he wasn't looking and like ripped his shirt open, it would be a big S for Superman, or maybe rather a big W for Wheels, the rapper.
I think Ryan is just an honest and open person generally in his life, but that he really gets a platform to express what he's thinking and what he's going through, his experiences through music. And that's why I think it's such an important part of his life, because it's this great outlet for self-expression and for sharing his message, whatever's on his mind, with his community and his peers and his fans.
Ryan's Day was born out of his love for music. So Ryan's Day is a family-friendly, full-day concert event that, like I said, I think this year's Ryan's Day 12. And I joined them at Ryan's Day 2. So it's become a much larger machine. And when I say machine, the machine's purpose is to raise money for Duchenne muscular dystrophy. And so Ryan's Day, pre-pandemic, was always held at a live music venue, inviting artists from all around Texas. So it would just be this amazing modge-podge of music, food, kids events, you know, face painting, dunk tanks, things like that, games. And the common thread was obviously everybody was there to help support raising money for this terrible disease, but also enjoy yourself just like Ryan does on the ride in the interim. You know, yes, we're here to be warriors for DMD, but there's no reason we can't have fun and stay calm during the whole process.
Hey Ryan, congratulations. You are so deserving of this award, and I hope that this momentum just takes you like a rocket into future success and more music. Please keep creating. We need you. I love your music. I'm a fan forever, and I just wish you the best, and congratulations.
Wheels, baby! Woo! Wheels, baby! Ryan Wheels Schmidt, Spark Award winner, I hear. Well, congratulations, because there's nobody that I feel is more suited for this award more than you. And I feel very honored to have shared some of this journey with you from the early days, recording with Tim Bailey there at Nuff Said Studios here in Austin. And man, over a decade's worth of Ryan's Day fundraisers, all wonderful memories for the books, right? Well, I will say this, that through the years, you've gotten stronger, sharper, and an increasingly more powerful force to be reckoned with. And you amplify everything that's beautiful in this world, Ryan. And I just want to congratulate you from the bottom of my heart. And it wouldn't be a congratulations from Gracie if I didn't give you a big snoot. Congratulations.
Hey everybody, we're here with Ryan Schmidt, this year's winner of the Art Spark Award. Yeah. Sparking creativity all across Austin with Ryan's amazing music, his amazing lyrics, his beats. And I want to present this award on behalf of all Art Spark staff and our board and everyone that's creative in Austin. Ryan's just an amazing legacy of a musician and someone who's doing it, really doing it. Ryan, congratulations.
Well, thank you, Jerry. I really appreciate it. I'm excited and happy to win this award. And shout out to the Art Spark for this and giving me an award that finally, finally for my talent, I'm being recognized. So just excited to have this award, and I thank y'all. I like to thank Rachel. I like to thank Mom, my dad, like everyone involved, because my dad, he was a musician, so I took after him. So I'm doing rap music. So appreciate to Jeremiah Productions too, Grace Sherrington, and my people, my team, the whole Wheels team, and appreciate everybody that helped me get this award. And it feels good to finally get one after so long.
It's well deserved.
So thank you.
Congrats.
That was awesome. What an inspiration. I'm not sure whether Ryan is here. If you are here, you are invited to turn your mic on and video and say something if you'd like to. But regardless, congratulations. That was just an amazing video. I really enjoyed it and very inspired by the work Ryan does. And now I'd like to invite Susie Graves and Jerry Slayton to introduce our next awardee. Susie and Jerry.
Thank you, Lisa. My name is Jerry Slayton. I'm the Director of Education here at Art Spark, Texas. And we're going to be talking about the Lynn Marie Johnson Media Arts Award. This award is offered in memory of Art Spark, Texas staff member Lynn Johnson, and is given to an artist with a disability in Texas who displays passion and commitment to enhance the lives of people with disabilities through the use of media arts, be that video, filmmaking, photography, turntables. Lynn was a strong advocate for representation of people with disabilities in the media, and this award recognizes her unwavering dedication and powerful impact on the lives of all people with disabilities.
Okay, Miguel Hernandez Dj Mc1 has set an example for and inspired other men and fathers to volunteer at their children's schools and make a difference in their children's lives as well as in their school community. Through his DJ gigs at his daughter's elementary school, Miguel has shared music and his professional DJ talents with all of the students. DJing for elementary school children has opened his eyes to how impressionable children are and how by just showing up for school activities and events, male parents and guardians can make a difference. Miguel's learning disabilities has not held him back from making a difference in a variety of ways, including DJing at fundraisers, fashion shows, and field trips. If you ask him, he'll be there. For his volunteer and community spirit, Miguel Hernandez, DJ Mc1, is the 2021 Lynn Marie Johnson Media Arts Award winner.
His daughter attended school here at Alexander, and we are a very active campus with family nights, different events, and actually he himself volunteered that if anytime we needed anything, he had, DJ equipment, he would be happy to do that. Him and his wife were very involved here, along with Ava. She was involved in everything we did. So that's kind of how it started. And as soon as he said, anything you need, I took him up on it. And he would DJ for us. Like he did school dances at the, that the kids just loved. He did like our STEM and our STEAM nights. He did all the music and hosted those. He's very outgoing with our other parents. He kind of helps us with the relationships we have actually with our families.
Well, I work as a family liaison here at Alexander, so I'm very involved with the parents. And here he came along, and we started talking and working together. And what I admire and inspire me about him is the attitude he brings to the families. His goal was to make them forget about their problems. What that moment that he was DJing, and all he was thinking is on making that moment pleasant for them, and at least for a little bit of time, making them forget about all these issues that life brings. Here at Alexander, the families loved him, the kids loved him. And just the other day I was talking to him, and he said that, hey, don't you forget about me. I'm willing to do whatever you guys ask me, whenever you ask, just let me know, and date and time, and I coordinate, so I'll be there. Even though Eva doesn't go there anymore, he said, that's my school.
Well, DJ Mike, thank you so much for everything you do for Alexander, have done, and hopefully in the future. You are well deserving. Congratulations on your award. We're so happy that a person like you that just gives of yourself without expecting anything in return ever is at this point being recognized. So enjoy it. We can't wait to see your award. So please stop by so we can give you a proper congratulations.
Hey, my man, you did it. You did it once again. I want to congratulate you, and this is well deserved. Your award. We want to see it. Come by, and congratulations. And thank you so much for everything you do. And you will do. I know you won't stop here, so continue on. We love you.
DJ Mc1, I got this in the mail today. We're going to do a quick opening, as they say. Oh, wow. Feels like Christmas. Oh. Unfortunately, this has gone to the wrong person, but thank you. Wow. DJ Mc1. That's me. I'm very honored. Wow. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Amazing, amazing. Congratulations, Miguel, or should I say DJ Mc1. That was amazing. If DJ Mc1 is here and wants to turn on his video, and he is here, would you like to say a few words?
Yes, thank you for having me so far. Wow, I didn't expect that video. Got a little teary eyed. But I want to say thank you for y'all for recognizing me in my DJ world. Unless you win battles, you don't really get recognized. But I'm glad to be part of the community and volunteer, put a positive, put back into the community, give these kids something to look forward to. A lot of people ask me questions. Wow, you're still on turntables, and I'm like, yeah, I still haven't changed. And I just wanted to talk about my little disability. Mine is it's not a physical, it's a mental thing. At an early age, I was diagnosed with a learning disability where I just can't comprehend numbers and spelling. So when I be DJing and people come up to me and they ask me, about a certain song that I can't spell, I have like little freakouts. But that's something that makes my job a little fun and interesting. But I work around it, and I just wanted to put that out there. That it didn't stop me from doing what I do. And it doesn't matter if I'm in front of 100 people, 1,000 people, one person. I just want to put a positive out there. And thank you. And I thank you so much. I want to, last things is I want to say thanks to my parents and my wife, baby, and daughter, and everybody else that's supporting me. Thank you so much.
DJ Mc1, thank you and congratulations. Wonderful, wonderful. And now I would like to invite Miss Boynagel and Afra Almasweir, Almassour, to present the next award. I actually practiced that one, and
I've been practicing too, and I who knows what's going to come out when I get to it. Hi, I'm Miss Boy. I'm a butch crone, wearing a blue sleeveless shirt with big bright sunflowers on it, and a pair of really cool retro round glasses that are silver. I have very short hair, and I am white, and I use she, her, she, that one. Okay. The Mobile Art Award is given to an artist aged 65 or older who exemplifies the vital aging philosophy and beliefs of ArtSpark Texas. The mobile art program was started by Teresa Zelazny as a tribute to her mother, a fellow artist, Gloria Hall Bond, and brings art experiences to older adults wherever they live. This award honors an individual who helps us to recognize that engagement in the arts improves emotional well-being, supports good health, and brings everyone a heightened experience of purpose and joy.
Hi, everybody. I am Afra Almassour. I am a middle-aged brown woman with long, dark auburn hair and glasses. And I am wearing for the occasion, I am wearing a snakeskin style collared collared shirt. But enough about me. Let me tell you about Gary Batchers. Art is Gary Batcher's second career. At the age of 38, after 10 years of taking care of his community as a beloved family physician, he had a massive hemorrhagic stroke. After years of stroke rehabilitation therapy, he would be left with right-sided hemiplegia and expressive aphasia. He was encouraged to try to draw with his left hand, and this resulted in painfully executed drawings. Slowly, Gary found that his art was developing as a second language, a new voice to communicate through his increasingly complex images. You can see the perfectionist at work with his detailed and delicate layering of colored wax pencil. They are picture conversations with a meditative and reflective quality that echo his life's pitfalls and passions. For this reason, Gary Batchers is the 2021 Mobile Art Award winner.
Well, many years ago, probably about 16 years ago, my son-in-law and I, he's a blind artist, and I were putting on a special arts festival. And we were trying to get people, whether they're professional or non-professional, all together to inspire people who have disabilities to try something new, try something, and maybe they'd have an outcome like Gary did. But at that time, I looked up different artists, and Gary's name came up, and I called them and called Gabriel and said, we would love to have you at this arts festival. It's here in Garland, Texas, and we want Gary to show all his work and tell people how he came about to be an artist. And it was amazing. I mean, people just were in awe listening to his story and seeing the work that he does.
I've been married to the man for 48 years now. Yeah. And he had his stroke when he was 38. Mm-hmm. So that's 34 years ago. So I've been one-on-one with him. It's really a partnership, since I have to be his voice. The art really became his language. He was scribbling and trying to create something with his left hand. And 3 years after his stroke, he won an award. So that kind of gave him a little encouragement, and he just went on from there. Yeah.
Every time I found them, wherever festival they were at, I was just amazed at the amount of work and detail that went into his work and all the different things that they've been doing, traveling all over the United States to different places and different festivals, and it's amazing. And everybody that I've met that has met him and Gabriel is just inspired. And people with disabilities, since that was the field that I was in, have said, maybe I can do something like that. In fact, we did have several of our students from the center that I worked at come and say, I want to be just like him.
He loves to do his shows. He loves to travel. He loves to the art keeps him going, and to create his art and share it with people, all over the country. I think his art is inspiring others, but it's also keeping him going and giving him a purpose. So it works both ways.
His choice to do that and to go on with life is just amazing, because being a physician and going all through medical school and everything like that, to somebody who lost it all, might be devastating. But he persevered and taught himself, and now he has this beautiful career with art.
I always congratulate him. He's always, he's just a model of perseverance. He never complains. He just does his work. He never complains about having had a stroke, never from the beginning. He just didn't take it well. He was a little sad and depressed in the beginning, but he would not be normal if he had not. Yeah. But he never complained. He just kind of said, okay, so now what? And then off we went with this line of work. Yeah. Yeah, he was an amazing pianist before his stroke, and he still plays the piano with one hand every day. Yeah. So it keeps him satisfied in that way.
I congratulate you, Gary. I think the world of you, but you already know that. And nobody deserves this more than you do. So you just keep on plugging away, and we're glad to honor you that way.
Nice. Oh, thank you.
From Artspark, Texas. What do you think it could be?
I don't know.
Well, open it up.
Oh.
Hold on. This tape is hard to do with one hand, isn't it?
Yeah. Oh, God. Very good. Thank you.
Hold it up. Hold it so they can see it. Yes, congratulations, Gary.
Yes, very good.
Congratulations, Gary. Also very, very inspiring. Once again, if Gary's here, I would invite him to join us.
There we are.
Well, you just missed your lovely tribute, but we will send it to you in the mail, we promise. But we're delighted you're here. We're delighted you're here.
Thank you. Thank you. And Gary's very appreciative of the award, obviously, and all the work that you do.
And where are you right now?
Right now we are in Wichita, Kansas, doing an art show. It will end tonight. So, traveling a lot again, which is nice. He's happy.
Yeah.
And we noticed, Gary, that in many of your paintings there is a moon. Is that a common theme in your paintings?
It is. He does use it. I think it's that one moon that we all share. It's a uniting moon, and it doesn't know differences. We all look up at the moon. And I think, when you look at a full moon on a night, you realize what a small thing our worries and problems are. We're part of something so much bigger, right?
All right. Well, thank you so much for joining us, taking time out of your exhibit, and I hope you sell everything that's on the walls behind you.
It's a nice show, so we're very pleased. Thank you so much. Thanks for everything.
Congratulations, Gary. Thank you so much.
Wonderful. Thank you, and congratulations once again. And now I would like to invite Emily and Susan back.
The Haven Street Allen Artist of the Year Award is offered in memory of ArtSpark Texas board member Forrest Haven Street Allen and honors an artist with a disability in Texas who, through a one-time creative act or a substantial record of achievement, embodies the vision of ArtSpark Texas. This award honors Haven's commitment to creating greater access to and support for the full inclusion of all people in our society. And she truly believes that arts in all of their forms are the perfect container for this vision.
Emily Schreck. I have the privilege of being the president of the ArtSpark Board of Directors. I am a white woman, my hair pulled back in a ponytail, wearing a green and black striped dress and a black beaded necklace. And I'm excited to announce Joan Lawson, who is a founding member of the Creative Arts Society in Austin, a nonprofit arts organization promoting the development of the artist in everyone. Throughout CAS's 22-year history, Joan has served as a board member, providing guidance to new members and changing leadership, ensuring that it stays true to its vision and welcoming culture. Her kindness, wisdom, and integrity have been a pillar for the organization, which has enriched the Austin community by creating greater exposure for local artists. From rotating exhibits to curated venues to special events to demos and presentation, CAS offers a range of opportunities to develop artists as exhibitors, curators, event coordinators, mentees, and mentors. From a small neighborhood group of 6 artists, the Creative Arts Society is now a thriving organization with membership ranging between 100 and 200 local artists annually.
In 1992, after retiring from the FAA as an air traffic controller, Joan realized her dream of becoming a full-time artist and established her business, Dreamcatcher Art, fine art with a Southwestern emphasis. As the ravages of rheumatoid arthritis have slowly affected her technical ability, she has invented new techniques by using wide brushes and palette knives, and now enjoys the flexibility of acrylics to achieve texture and depth in her work. Her paintings are in private and corporate collections in the US and abroad.
Because of her vision and dedication to nurturing the artist in everyone while pursuing her own artistic journey, Joan Lawson is the 2021 Haven Street Allen Artist of the Year Award winner. Congratulations, Joan.
I know her through Creative Arts Society, and she has always been one on the board ever since I've known her. I didn't find out until a few years later that she had started the group with 2 other people. So that was really something. And then a few years ago, we had a 20th anniversary party, and we honored Joan and the other 2 gals that founded it.
Even before I volunteered with the Creative Arts Society, when I was just, a newbie artist and starting out, my husband and I visited a number of the group exhibits, and inevitably we would look at, something would catch our eye, or there'd be a piece of art or a couple pieces of art that we would just gravitate toward, and it was really weird. It's inevitably they would be Joan's. So we were and to this day, my husband is just one of our hugest fans of her work.
Joan is absolutely the matriarch of the group. She's now our historian and still serves on the board, and I believe she's probably served on the board since the beginning of CAS in about 1999, which is making it one of the longest standing nonprofits art organizations in Austin.
She mostly paints in acrylic, at least for the time frame that I've known and seen her work. She does a lot of collage work too, though, with the acrylics, and that helps to add a lot of really interesting texture and depth to it.
Joan's work is very inspiring on a lot of levels. She's an accomplished artist, and her landscapes and her use of color and the things that she does with paint is amazing. And you can tell that she's crafted her skills over her entire life, But what is inspiring now is that when you meet Joan, you'll see that she has pretty extreme rheumatoid arthritis. And she's had it for many, many years. Probably since I've known her for 10 or 15 years, somewhere in there. And she wears these rings on her fingers, and the fact that she can still paint as beautifully as she does just shows you that she has a soul of an artist, and she has the need to create and the need to, be good, still be accomplished at her craft.
She has, overcome so many, physical challenges. And her spirit, her strength is amazing, because, you would never know from looking at her art. On the one side, she's got this amazing art, but then she's got this legacy of this community organization that she's built and she's sustained. And that's why when I, saw the description of the award, it was yeah, for sure. She absolutely fits this, and she deserves it. And because of her spirit, because of her generosity, because of her success in creating this organization that I think has changed a lot of lives. It's certainly changed mine for sure, and I think others as well.
She has been dedicated not only to her art, but to Creative Arts Society, to the community. And she had a time there where she was very, very sick. But Leroy would bring her to meetings, and she brought her work to show. And I don't think there was a time that she stopped.
Joan, congratulations on this award. I've admired your art from the start. And as I've become involved in the Creative Arts Society, my respect for you has grown in so many ways and so many levels. You've helped to lead and nurture an organization of creative and freewheeling artists such as the Creative Arts Society for 22 years. That's a lot of dedication. It's probably a lot like herding cats. But your work has inspired and established an amazing culture and community of artists that is generous, supportive, helpful, talented, just like you. So I'm honored to be able to work with you and to learn from you. Thank you, and congratulations again on your well-deserved award.
Great going. Congratulations. You deserve this, hands down. And we love what you've done for us, and we love you.
Dearest Joan, we are so thrilled to have you in our midst, and I think that you deserve this more than anyone I know, and I'm just so ecstatic for you. Congratulations, and be well. Love you.
Joan. I wanted to present you with the Haven Street Allen Artist of the Year Award for 2021 and congratulate you, and that's from all of ArtSpark, our staff, and our board.
Okay, well, thank you very much. I'm so honored to receive this. It's quite a surprise, but I've worked hard for it.
I know you have, yes. Yes, great.
Through the years. So it's beautiful, and thank you so much.
You are very welcome.
Yeah, congratulations, Joan, for all you've done for the art community here in Austin.
Okay, thank you. Thank you. So, put my hand here.
There you go.
Congratulations, Joan. I invite you to turn on your microphone and your video if you'd like to say a few words.
Okay, am I on?
We can hear you.
Okay.
There
Now,
you are.
Here I am. Yes, I'd like to say a few words. I'm 78-year-old white lady with medium gray hair and glasses, and I have on a black and white shirt. I create acrylic paintings, and I've been drawing and painting most of my life. As a hobby, I started out drawing and taking classes when I was in high school, and continued painting, raising 2 children, and working full-time. I painted in oils and watercolors for years, and then I discovered acrylics, which just set me on fire. I just love that medium. They're flexible, the colors are vibrant, and I can use texture. I paint on canvas or watercolor paper. My inspiration comes from the surrounding area of hill country, my own backyard, and our travels, particularly in the West, also in Europe, France in particular. My daughter lives in France. We've taken many vacations over there, and I've painted, taken classes, and had shows in France because my daughter lives there, and my grandchildren were born there and born and raised there. I paint landscapes and still lifes and figurative pieces, abstract pieces, whatever renders itself at the time that I want to express. I use a sponge to put the washes on, and for texture, I use my palette knife and collage papers, found objects, even South Padre Island sand will appear on my paintings. I had a career as an air traffic control specialist and took an early retirement from the FAA in San Antonio, moved to Austin. My husband and I set up Lawson Studios. He's a photographer, and I marketed myself as Dreamcatcher Art. I was diagnosed with rheumatoid arthritis in my 40s, but it didn't slow me down a bit. I was, like you've heard, one of the co-founders of Creative Art Society. I've done shows and exhibits locally and in France over the years. I've been restricted now to through my body and hands because of the arthritis as time has gone on. But I've learned to adapt, willing to try new methods of medications, alternative medications, and so that I could keep going. And but as time and the disease progressed, I had to slow down on my activities, and I am having to require more assistance. My painting techniques have changed. In order to be able to keep creating, my painting techniques have changed from detailed work to looser styles. But now my hands have begun to fail me, but I keep adapting and I'm finding new ways to keep going, to keep creating, and new ways to participate in the art community. Thank you for honoring me with this award. I hope that I can be an example for others with the creative spirit to never give up. Thanks again.
Thank you, Joan. And congratulations to you, and congratulations to all of our award winners. This brings us to a close of today's presentation of the ArtSpark Texas 2021 Artist of the Year Awards. We're going to end our celebration today with some more music by Line of Fire, TJ Wade, and Ann Heller. There is still time, though, to make a donation to receive one of our mystery art boxes while you chat your congratulations to all of our award winners. And for those of you who couldn't donate for a mystery box today, we're going to keep the link on our website, artsparktx.org, open through Monday night. So there is still time to make those donations. Thank you again to our corporate sponsor, Austin Lighthouse, and our supporting sponsor, Denise Bermudez, and the Cultural Arts Division of the Department of Economic Development of the City of Austin. And to all of our individual donors, we love you. We thank you so much for joining us this afternoon, and we look forward to seeing you in person next year. Here's the music. Bye-bye.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. We are Line of Fire once again. And, this one's called Velvet Sneaker. Ready? Okay. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Next up, we're doing something called audio game, correct?
Yes.
And it has our friend, this patch over here. I know exactly where it's at. This is a song that TJ wrote.
Yes.
He really loves video games. So,
yes.
Especially from the 8-bit and 16-bit era. So, it's called audio game. So, the next step for video games for people for the blind is like audio games. It's like for people for the blind, you know. And like every game talks, everything has voice command, everything got controls. So here's audio game for the blind. 2, 3, 4. Yes. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Do we have time for one more time? Yeah. So, do you want to do crash dummies or snatchers? We'll do snatchers. Okay. Hold on, I gotta find it. Thing with finding the patches is it's not easy at first, but once you get to know it on your keyboard, you'll make the right patches. You'll find the right ones for each song. And being blind, you can't see what's on the keyboard screen, so you just gotta follow the sound. That's how it's always been my whole life. So. All right, so here's another video game cover from the video game called Snatchers, recorded. I think this is like the 1988 version. 1, 2, 3, 4. Park. Thanks for letting us perform, and congratulations to all the artists who won awards today. It was very, very inspiring. Very much so.
Thank you. That was TJ Wade and Ann Heller. We now invite you to all turn your cameras on and congratulate all of our award winners.
All right, we're gonna. All right, everyone. Thank you for coming.
Everybody.
Thank y'all.
Thank you.
Thank you for coming. Well, thank you all.
All right. Congratulations for a nice program. We'll see you.
And thank you to our interpreters who have been
Oh my God, yes.
amazing.
Cece and Sharon, the rock stars.